right, psychology students, here we go, about to go into week 6. So this is your week 6 overview video. Keep in mind that we have week 6 and then we have week 7 and then we have the blue tent break. So we're coming up to our first break. I'm sure everybody will look forward to that. So don't forget, this week you're wrapping up. Really, last week we had divided this was a pretty big assignment, so we divided it up. So don't forget to come back into week 5 and finish the nervous system concept map function chart diagram. Really, the diagram of the brain and the chart kind of make up, but you also have just a little bit there of the nervous system. So that was a big assignment, broken up over a few days. Don't forget to come back and finish that. Then you're going to move into the endocrine system. The endocrine system is a fancy word for your hormones, right? This could be from what makes you hungry, ghrelin, to what makes you sleepy, melatonin, to also, what leads to human reproduction. It's a lot boiled down into not a lot of time. So I'm trying to focus you in on the glands, where they are in the body, what hormone they produce, and what that hormone is mainly responsible for. There's a little discussion of how the endocrine system leads to the sex differences that we see between men and women. So that's kind of an interesting chance to discuss there. Then you're going to move into kind of a 2-part assignment, brain research, which is how do we study the brain. You're going to look at the different imaging techniques of the brain. We're limited in that we don't want to hurt the organ that does all of our thinking, so it limits how we do the research, but you're going to see how research is done. And then there's also some parts in there about brain plasticity, right? Your brain isn't plastic, but it does definitely adapt to the environment, so you're going to see how that works. And in that, I spend a little bit of time having you look at, are you taking advantage of the fact that your brain is in its second most plastic stage? So when you're in utero and a newborn, your brain is incredibly plastic, and then your teenage years is the second most kind of malleable time in your life. So are you using that? Is that discussion. And then for just a little bit of fun, we'll see if we can create or see if you can write some cases on your own for different brain dysfunctions, and your classmates can guess it. So these 2 make up Friday's assignments because these 2 are rather short. And then also, if the endocrine system concept map or this brain research one takes you a little bit longer, this discussion is shorter. So it does look like a little bit more this week, but that's because there's some chances for you to interact with your classmates in the discussion. So if you get stuck on anything, let me know. I hope you have a really good week. Thank you for watching.